it's a restock day, so I had to make some cakes. So I should have already made some cake batter. Yeah, I was right. Some cake batter is already made. Some flavors are gonna be getting more than others, I guess. There's gonna be more cake for others. Um, oh, of course. I can't wait for premium at the very least. I hate the ads. Anyways, and then let me check my food bag, because I believe I have not placed it. Okay, where is my cooking knife? My bread knife. Is that it? No, that's an iron kitchen knife. Oh, there it is. There's my bread knife. Alright. Oh, Baker the cow, the monster, the hidden monster. He's sitting in my chair. I use that chair for, whenever I'm making batter. Alright. I hope they don't... Okay. Double time. I think I'm making the wrong type of cake. But if that's the case, then I'll resell it again. And then I believe I have some egg sandwiches to make today. At least I believe so. I'll have to check my notes. Let's see, checking my notes. Yeah, egg sandwiches. Okay. Baker the cow. You have been extremely helpful to me today. And since I've employed you as well. Although, it's still really sad. It's really saddening what happened to, Baker Milk. He was truly a hard worker. Alright. A stack at 40. Honestly, out of all the jams... Oh. uh... I hope nobody would mind some cupcakes. Maybe some strawberry cupcakes. Yep. There you go. I've accidentally made strawberry cupcakes. Great. Oh. Bone Man, I see that you've followed me. Thank you for the follow. Alright. I kinda wish I had more than 2 arms.
Are y'all gonna order food?
Also, yes, if you hear noise in the background, it's because I have family, and family are loud sometimes. So, please ignore loudness in the background. Ooh. Okay, pears. Oh, I might need to make more jam. Okay, make some berry jam. Ooh, okay, take that bottle of milk out, and then let me grab some of this. Alright, and then, alright, I need a jar. I need some jars. Oof. Oh, wrong place. Alright, that should get going. Alright, let's go. A gift? Get for Scythe from Nyx. I don't know anybody named Nyx, but the name's familiar. Skulk? Skulk veins? Skulk vines? Hmm. Is this an ancient city map? From Nyx. Tell the Night. Hello, little one. My name is Nyx. I've been wanting to see you and talk to you about something I was unable to do while I was trapped in the void. I found this among my items. I hope this helped you find what you're looking for. Love, Nyx. Trapped in the void? Wanting to see you and talk to you about something I was unable to do while trapped. Is it someone I know? Have I met this person before? So whoever this next person is, I know them, or at least I've spoken to them, and they have connections, or at least they have ways to get Skulk. Anything Skulk related? What does you mean hopes you find what you're looking for? I'm not looking for anything, but could this be related to me wanting to know more about my past? I mean, I only have a little bit of memories. I'm gonna be taking the Skulk. It's too dangerous to have it lying around. Just, I'll just leave it in here. This is this is disturbing, but maybe maybe I can find a lead. A map. Could I find something? First, my bakery is priority. This can wait. I doubt wherever this leads to is gonna be moving or going anywhere. Right. Sleep. Alright. To the bakery first then. I guess my other cakes will have to wait. Oh, look at that. The big series is out. Hmm. Alright. Oh, there's someone spot something. Yeah. Oh, that's right. Apple pies. I guess I have to restock apple pies. I was right as well. I made the wrong type of cake. And then I have egg sandwiches to make. Okay. Nope. Oh wait, that's not the usual amount. There you go. Alright, and then let's add these. Unfortunately, this has to wait. And I don't have space for this. Alright. Another detour home then. I'm not gonna lie, I'm slightly nervous. My bread knife away. Put my cake batter away. I think I have everything. I have most of my bags. I have my map. Right. Now, where does this go? Let's see. Southeast, I believe. I'm facing north, so... No, I'm facing east, so this direction. So, back over here. This might be a long travel. I don't I don't think I've been near this direction, even if I have traveled a while. But most of the places I've been to haven't been anything of too importance. Maybe maybe if I find anything I can talk to Venti, see if she knows anything. She was helpful last time, so maybe she can be more helpful this time. If not, she can at least maybe help me find some answers. My heart's pounding. Ugh. I seem to have picked a location that's filled with marsh. Oh, I might need to stay away from that animal. Don't want to get attacked. My only memories that I have are of me of a child. As a child, I was happy. I've had a lot of warm hugs, whether they were from people around my home or from my own parents. They were very kind. I can remember that much. I can't remember the details of their faces. I can't remember their names. But I remember their warmth. Whether they spoke with me or or they sang to me. I, I hate having nothing, to know nothing. It's a terrible feeling. This is something I don't want anyone to go through, to experience. Facing uncertainty, not knowing whether in the past you were someone good, whether you're someone bad. This is a really long travel. At least it seems like we're reaching the end of a marsh. That's for sure. How nerve-wracking. I won't lie, I've been very lonely. Perhaps I should start reaching out more to others, but I hate I hate that kingdom I've found when I first arrived. No other reason other than that the place feels off. I hope I have a boat. Let's see. I would have to make one. Maybe if I don't have one. Alright. Um, at least I have a crafting table. Let's see. I didn't even bring out the wood. Alright. Let's continue onwards. Oh, I got killed. Yeah, this area is definitely unfamiliar. I don't think I've ever been around here before. At the very least, I don't remember seeing all those cliffs, or at least that giant cliff. Am I anywhere closer? Oh, I'm most definitely closer. At this point in time, it's just staying as calm as possible, no matter what it is I find. I hope it's something. At least something with meaning. Hmm. Most certainly closer. Oh, perhaps I can go around this giant landform. Probably be easier to climb and straight upwards. Oh, there's a lot of flowing kelp around. Oh, look. That's so pretty. But that's not my objective. Right. And then I'm put this away in here. Certainly closer. I believe it might be over this mountain or hill, I should say. Let's hope I don't get attacked by creatures while I'm out. But I have to say, these flower fields. Oh, never mind. I guess I won't get attacked. Should be close, right? That looks like a house, perhaps? In the corner? Oh, alright. Let's see. A village. Then could this be the village from the corner? That means then it's past this, right? Perhaps over here? Well, only way to find out is by going to look. At least there doesn't seem to be anything off. The villagers seem uh annoyingly cheerful as always. Perhaps through here? Let's see the map again. Oh, I'm close. So it's up there. But I don't see a building up here. Could this be going underground? It did say ancient city. Straight ahead. Okay. Um, straight ahead where? Oh. Oh. Straight ahead. Uh, just go straight down. Somebody purposely marked this? Well, I guess I have no use for this, but I'll keep the map just in case. Okay, down I go. Hold on, guys, I'm muting real quick. Okay, I feel like maybe they won't yell again. Won't know, but let's continue. Back into lore. Alright. Just how far down am I supposed to go? Oh, uh, okay, I guess that's a clear sign of not going over there. Or there. Oh, this is nice, but am I really supposed to go over here? At least, I don't think so. It seems like they were attempting to block this off. I guess I'll leave it like that. Oh, oh, I didn't mean to fall down, but it still keeps going down, so I guess I keep going down. I'm getting rid of these leaves. At least they're not very useful, but at least they caught my fall. How farther down am I going? Down, down, down. At this point, I'm getting dizzy. They couldn't have, I don't know, dug their way up a different way? Oh. Uh, two pathways. Um, let's try this one. Further down. Oh, that's blocked. Another ending over here is blocked. Straight ahead. A bed. Oh, skulk? Oh, I see a building. Oh, wow. Maybe there's a safer way down? Oh, look, a hole. This, I can't see much, just a little bit. Alright, continuing. Uh, okay. Oh, this, I'm so confused. This place looks like it had skulk, but it's just stone. Did someone clear the skulk out? Uh, they certainly have guts if that's the case. Yeah, they most certainly look like they excavated a bunch of it. Well, whoever they are, I'll thank them. So it certainly makes it easier for me to see. But I guess that's not the only thing either. They cleared out the entire city from the looks of it. But can I get down? I guess over here, maybe? I mean, some of it over here looks cleared out, so they should have a reason as to why they cleared it. Oh, I don't think I meant to go down here, though. There's a shrieker. Yeah, somebody certainly cleared this out. Oh, There's a staircase down. Wow. I don't think I've ever been down here before. And it seems so empty. I don't like the feeling at all. Hold on. Alright, I'm back. I don't, there doesn't seem to be anything around this area. But then again, this area, this city is large. Besides that bed upstairs on that platform, I don't see anything much of anything else. Hold on. Are those bars? I heard mention from the people in town about these structures, but I never heard anybody mention bars. What does this say? Caution, dangerous, off limits. Off limits? What? What's over there? I see lanterns. I don't see anything else. I think I'll come back and check this out afterwards. There has to be something here. I mean, Nyx, she gave me this map. She said it could help me, but I don't see anything here that could help me. Maybe she was wrong? I mean, the only thing I see is this giant thing over here. I don't even know what this is. But it's covered in skulk. It's like whoever was here who excavated the city just didn't want to touch it. It's it's really concerning. And quite frankly, I don't like the idea that whoever was here, whoever cleaned this place up, didn't touch the portal. But so far, no signs of anything. Nothing. I building. Um. Uh. there's a room over here. It's closed off. And then we got farms. Some are missing. I guess nobody's been here for a while. That's concerning. What's this thing? Careful. He is watching, and there's something else I can't see. And I don't. What happened in here? What? Just what is this place? Fuck. Guys, it was still there. It was still there. You guys didn't see anything, okay? Skulk items. Um. Oh, I'm stuck in the cobweb. Careful, he is watching. Run, run. Can't hide? I can't make it out. There's an eye. Who is he?
Hey, what's good, viewers? Tune into my sister, best gamer out here, Minecraft gamer. Tap in, tap in.
Okay, ignoring that little pause, let's continue with the lore. Oh my god. Who's he they're referring to? Like, what are they running from? I'm seeing things, I swear. Just random book. Random book. Worn journal. Okay. Entry 1. Today marks 20 years after the events of the battle. Myself and 3 others have been assigned to research the new matter that has emerged from the depths. Hold on, is this information about the past? Hold on, I had to sit down. 20 years after the events of the battle. We are to be relocated to one of the underground cities during our period of research. I don't really look forward to ongoing, even if it is for work. I'm going to miss sunbathing at the grassy fields near my home. The one bright side is that I'll be working along my husband. Well, technically speaking, the right term would be wife, but she provides more for me as a husband than that of a wife. Enough of my prattle, though. I have to get packing. CN. CN.
Dr. P in the power race.
CN. Those initials, they're so familiar. Could this be what I was meant to find? But why in this office? Why here?
What do you want?
Somebody left these behind on purpose. Entry 2. We've just relocated to our new location. I have to say, I'm impressed with the size of the city. It might as well be the largest I've seen so far. There might be larger ones, but for now, this stands as the biggest for me for now. My husband isn't exactly pleased to be here, like, at all. I can certainly, I can certainly don't blame her, that's for sure. This place is unsettling. She's been silently fuming from the moment we were told to move for our research. She believes that instead of researching of a way to use whatever emerged from the depths for the people's benefit, we should instead be researching for a way to destroy it. She has always been the more cautious one in our group, which actually has saved us a few times already in the past. Nevertheless, we have been ordered to research and we can't refuse, so there's no point in arguing about it. We'll be starting our work in a few days after we settle in and get the layout memorized enough without the need to ask directions. CN. Entry 3. Not even halfway through the first day, and things are already starting out bad. Something and something. I'm guessing these are names, but I can't make it out. They're blurred out. Both were also assigned to work on this project, went out to get samples, but someone ended up getting hurt in the process. They were supposed to come back in such a scenario, but those two together were a reckless and stubborn duo. Blank was furious with them. I don't think I've ever seen them so pale at a scolding before. Haha. I can't blame them though. Blank has a sharp tongue when she's mad, and trust me, you never want her mad at you. Regardless, we now have samples, so now we can commence our research. CN. Entry 4. I hate to say this, but this journal given to me is already practically filled. Whoever made these needs to work on adding more paper. Seems like I'll be using a lot of journals to write in. CN. That. Wait, so this place was once a place scientists studied the skulk? And she says these journals, there's more? Does that mean there's another one in here? Um, that's the normal book. It's a normal book. That's also a normal book. A normal book. Normal book. Oh, journal 3. From 1 to 3. Oh, then that means there's a second one then. Normal book. Normal book. Here it is. Second journal. Entry 5. Research on the samples is a slow but steady progress. Blank has taken to just observing through any of the experiments. She says she doesn't want to touch not even a speck of it unless it's to burn it into nothing. Ever so careful, that one. One thing we were able to find out was that it could spread. The moment a frog died, its essence is forced out of its body and then absorbed, allowing the spread to happen. It's absolutely fascinating. All of us, besides Blank, of course, were in agreement to continue experimenting on this to see if there was any restrictions on whether or not which kinds of beings are able to be absorbed or not. Entry 6. It's been officially decided that the main item we got samples from will be called Skulk. The main thing we have found is that The samples that were originally brought into the lab on the first day was just pure full block of skulk. However, the other sample that was brought in was something different than the pure block of skulk. The spreading of the skulk was caused by this sample, so it was appropriately called the skulk catalyst. Entry 7. Blank and Blank have both gone out to see if they can find any new samples after we pretty much exhausted our ideas on experiments with the skulk catalyst. Of course, to avoid another scolding like last time, they made sure to properly prepare that they had the tools needed to be safe. It's likely they will have to venture deeper to find anything new due to the fact that everything near is just pure skulk and occasional catalysts. In the end, all I can do is wait. I'm not really much for exploring aspect and researching, unlike the other three, but my husband is completely unsettled being anywhere near Skulk. Entry 8. The duo returned from the trip yesterday and brought back 2 new samples. One of the samples that they acquired was similar in its likeness to vines, maybe even glow lichen. The other sample, however, is a lot more interesting. It seems to detect any noise made. It could be person or animal, and it could still pick it up. I can't wait to experiment more with these samples. Wait, as interesting as this is, there's nothing that relates to me. So why was I given this map? Entry 9. It's been a few days since we got the new batches of samples. I was originally excited with experiencing with the sample that reacted to sound, but after a few days of the same constant sound, it tends to wear a person down. Blank, on the other hand, is completely and utterly done with the new sample. Some bats somehow made themselves home near the area of the lab and constantly make the sample activate. Seeing as we live in the unit next to the lab, we've been repeatedly been woken up from the noise. Haha, I believe that Blank might just take things into her own hand and get rid of the bats herself. I would feel bad for the bats if that scenario were to happen, so I'm planning to send her off to distract the kids from coming near the lab so that I can take the time to capture them and relocate them. CN. Entry 10. The 2 new samples have been officially named Skulk Veins and Skulk Sensor. Unfortunately for the Skulk Vein samples, there wasn't much we could do with it. We believe that it's nothing more than a decorative item. But personally, I admit that holding the item, I know I shouldn't do so without the proper equipment, seems to have a slight side effect. I, I could swear that after holding it for a small period of time, I seem to have forgotten to do some small tasks around the lab. I can't actually confirm this because, one, I handled a sample of a material we don't even know if we can't safely touch. If I admitted, oof, hold on. If I admitted that I did so, I would be in serious trouble for tampering with experiments and would result in me either being taken off the project, losing my job, losing my research license, or worse, I could lose all of it. No, it's best if I don't admit to any of this to anyone, not even the others. I trust them with 100% of my life, but the less people that know, the better. After all, wasn't there a saying about keeping a secret? In the end, though, I'm a curious person, so I will attempt to experiment with the veins in secret. This will be a difficult task due to the fact that I usually have Blank near me almost constantly. She'll notice if something were to happen or I've spent too much time away from her. I'm sure I can pull this off, right? CN. So she's messing with something she doesn't know. Or he. The tone seems like she's female. She said there's a lab. Is it perhaps next door? I am a step around that. Um, hey, this must be the lab. Gods. There's not a lot much in here. Normal books. Some pods, some faucets for safety, I'd guess. What, what's this? Incident report. Why is there an incident report? Copy of incident report filed by blank blank. Exactly 7 months, 1 week, and 3 days since blank 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 and I have been relocated to the underground city of Darrow. It should be of note that once the process to begin experiments had begun, we informed the city council and to have them issue an order to not enter the immediate area unless given permission and personally shown in. To further make sure that nothing went amiss during the experimenting, every one of us took shifts in walking around the perimeter of the lab to make sure no disturbance occurred. Despite the extreme caution and plans made to keep ourselves and the citizens safe, the child's curiosity is something often forgotten in such plans. At the time of the incident, our geologist took the shift of steering the children away from the lab and further towards their homes. During a brief moment in which she was helping a few of the children, the child referred to as Nay took the opportunity from the lack of attention and slipped away from the group, making his way back to the lab. Annoyingly to myself and the other two with me, the child, upon reaching the lab, must have seen us leaving towards an area with Skulk and followed behind. We weren't aware of his presence with us until geologist Blank came running towards us, shouting for the child with a panicked look on her face. It was too late by then. By the time we turned around, the child had gotten too close to one of the cliff edges and then, startled by the shouting, lost his balance, falling off the edge. When reaching the cliff edge, it was apparent he was gone, but in this incident we also saw a horrifying scene. The sample that had been officially named Skulk Catalyst absorbed the life essence of the child who just passed, causing a large formation of new skulk to spread. It is also because of this that we could only watch as the child's body be obscured and buried. We had no body to bring back to the grieving parents of the child. After speaking to the council, it was agreed that we would finish our time here for the project. However, they will not be receptive to any more projects being handled in their city in the future. To take an overly extreme step of caution, we fence off the area we lived in as well as that of the lab. We also made it priority to close off the area of Skulk where the incident had happened. Besides the two farms we had, everything else we would need was to be given to us by the gate entrance. Report made 10 blank. So a child, how terrible. I can't even put it into words. For they didn't mean for it to happen. But then if they said they still had permission to finish here, then what happened to them? They said they also lived. I thought so. So this must be one of the housing units? That must be the second one. Guys, 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 for one moment. Out of lore. Out of lore, one moment, out of lore. I forgot these were here. I didn't know. I forgot. No. I forgot. I forgot. You guys see nothing, okay? You guys are blind. Right? You guys are blind. Laura would call that natural selection. You guys see nothing, right? You guys see nothing. You guys are blind, right? Moment of blindness. Okay. Okay. um so these must be the two housing units. Maybe there could be things in here. Maybe there's nothing but vases, some cushions, but everything seems to have been broken down. There's barely anything. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised. Like, this area must have been through a lot over the years. Then, what about this one? That other unit seems like it would house two people. More cushions. Hey, this one has a table at least. But nothing else. There's a sack. Last regret. I don't have a good feeling about this one. But this is the only thing left here. I What else can I do here besides this? It's my fault. All my fault. I let this happen. I went too far. I'm sorry. 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 Blank, blank, blank. I'm so sorry. Because of me, all of you are gone. I hope my life will be payment enough in exchange for your souls to rest. May your souls be guided away from the cold and let me suffer in your places. I hope we all meet again in our next lives and that our next and the next after that. CN. What does she mean? So what happened here? So, all right. Okay. Okay. Hold on. So, we have a group of 4 people relocating to this underground city, which is now apparently named Daryl? I don't know. But they've been relocated to the city on the orders to research the skulk, which I guess back then it wasn't. It makes sense. Like back then, it wouldn't have been known. It wouldn't have been something. It would have been something entirely new. So they did this research, and the incident of the child happened within 7 months of their stay here. But they were allowed to stay. So the remaining 3 months of their stay here, something happened. Something occurred. And we know one of them, this CN, she was messing around with the veins. She was experimenting with the veins, or she was going to. Potato, shut the fuck up. I'm doing lore. Um, so something happened here, but what would that be? Something major happened. She blames herself for what happened here, but it doesn't explain what happened. Wait, that closed off area over there that I had Summo on. Could could that be what was mentioned in the incident report? It couldn't be, right? We'll have to check it out. But I feel terrible for that child. For Nay. It must have been horrifying for the others as well. To witness something so terrible. I have so many questions. And I need to know more. Who are these people? What are their names? The only thing close to resembling a name is CN, and those are just initials. Um, I have to break into this. I'll just right here on the side. Skulk. It's so dark. Just a singular pathway of light. Oh no. A grave. Oh, this must be for the child. But there was no body. There's no body for them. So it, so it's nothing but an empty grave now. Rest in peace, Nay. Age 6. Loved friend, son, and child. We pray for your soul to be guided away from the cold. That's it? This is so confusing. This poor child. But the others must have had it really bad as well. For a child to die during a process in which people are ordered to research. Also, look what we have here. Like, bruh. Oh my god. But so I have so many questions. How I don't even know how to even get contact with Nyx. Nyx was the one who gave me this map. She knows why. She says she's wanted to speak with me. But so far, the only thing she's giving me is a map to this place and more questions and more answers that I don't have. And it doesn't even mention anything to do with me. So now what? I have nothing. I have no leads. This this was a lead. This was supposed to be a lead, but now it's nothing. And I don't even have a way to get in contact with her. I'll have to talk to Venti. Venti has to have, I don't know, a way of contacts or somebody with a way of contact. I could always ask one of the people at the town, but I don't even know them. Oh, there's this is just so it's too much. This is too much. She said they're gone. So, well, I'm guessing this room was. Mm, now what? There's nothing else. I guess I have to. I'll take. I'll take these for now. Wait a minute. Somebody's cleared this place out. Besides these books, they seemed as if they were placed intentionally. These journals, they seem personal. And this last one by CN, it shouldn't. It probably should have been lost a long time ago. Then how are they here? How are these books here? More importantly, who cleared this city out? Its people are gone, long dead. The scientists that worked here, CN that worked here, they are gone too. So, who is here? Who knows of this place? And why were they here? This is getting stranger and stranger. Certainly by the minute. I can't afford not to come back. No matter what, if something comes up here next time I visit, then I'll know. Somebody knows this place who's been here is still alive. So for now, I guess it's just the waiting game. Next, huh? And I guess I have to find you for answers.